Good day, this is King Dobu from Math Academy. So now if you're in grade 12, let's gather here, or in grade 11. This is question 5.1. The question says, given that cos 20 is equals to P, write each and every, like the question says, write everything in terms of P. Okay, so rule number 1, if there are no restrictions, you can use quadrant 1. So I'm going to draw a right angle triangle in quadrant 1. There we go. So I am given as cos 20. Then I'm going to write it here. So this is 20. Then I have to get that angle before I do anything. So obviously the sum of a triangle is equals to 180. That will be 70. Okay. Then from there, I'm going to say what is cos. And remember this is over 1. What is cos? It's adjacent, which is P, then over 1. We are joining somewhere. Number 2, before you answer the question, you have to get the opposite sign. How do we do that? We've got two sides. We're going to use theorem of Pythagoras. R squared is equals to x squared plus y squared. My r squared is 1 squared. Then my x is p squared plus y squared. Then I'm going to take this one to the other side because I'm looking for y. 1 minus p squared is equals to y squared. Then I remove the bracket. I remove this. Then that will be y equals to plus and a minus 1 minus p squared. When I say plus and a minus, it helps you if you have drawn your right angle triangle in the other sides. Then you can choose the negative or the positive depending on where you have drawn your right angle triangle. Okay, 1 minus p squared. Everything that we're going to do here is going to get involved around 20 and 70. And then we're going to use the laws depending on what you've been given. So we're going to be given quadrant, we can use quadrant, we can use compound laws, we can use double angle and so forth. I've got 200. That is the first one. Cos 200. Which quadrant is this one? That is in the third quadrant. Okay, then how do we navigate in the third quadrant? I'm going to say cos, open bracket, I'm going to write 200 degrees in terms of the quadrant. So I know in third quadrant is going to be 180 plus, there's a theta, it's 180 plus theta. Therefore now I've got 20 and 70. Between 20 and 70, which one can give me 200? Is 20. I'm going to write it as 20. There we go. After that, this is in the third quadrant. Cos is negative. Then I'm going to write it 20. Therefore, what is cos 20? It's P. So the answer will be negative P. Then I am done. We are gelling somewhere. This is the first one. Then the second one, I've got sine negative 70. Where is that angle? That is a negative angle. And we all know that the negative angle is found where? In the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant. So in the fourth quadrant, sine is negative. Then I'm going to write it as negative sine 70. Two things to do. I can use the cofunction, or I can go to 70 there. This is my angle. So sine is opposite. Opposite is P over hypotenuse. Therefore, the answer will be negative P. We are getting somewhere. Number 3, we're going to look for sine 10. This is going to be very, very beautiful. We don't have 10. We only have 20. That is where we're going to do a double angle. When we do the double angle, it is very, very important to understand how the double angle functions. So now, I am going to use the double angle which says cos. Let me use cos. I've got cos 20. And we all know that cos 20 is equals to P. I have 3 ways in which I can change double angle from the laws. The first one I can change in terms of the sine and the cos. The second one in terms of the cos. The third one is in terms of the sine. Then I'm going to change it in terms of the sine. Why? Because I'm given sine. Therefore now I'm going to say this one from the double angle is going to be 1 minus 2 sine squared 10 is equals to P from the double angle. Okay, then I'm going to make sine 10 subject of the formula. Then how do we do that? I'm going to take P to the other side. 1 minus P is equals to 2 sine squared 10. Then what am I going to do? Is to divide by 2. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Therefore, I have 1 minus P divided by 2. It's equals to sine squared 10. I'm not looking for sine squared 10. I'm looking for sine. And then I'm going to root. There we go. There we go. Therefore, the answer will be sine 10. It's equals to 1 minus P over 2. Then I am done. So whatsoever that we're going to do in this equation, we normally use the quadrant, the double angle, we use the cofunction, etc. This is King Dobry from Math Academy. We hope to see you very soon. Thank you so much.